Guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're trying out a new foundation from Carter Beauty. I recently tried out their serum foundation, and now I'm going to be trying out their HD full measure foundation, and it looks like this. It does have a pump. Now the cool thing about Carter Beauty is they're actually new to Walmart, so they're a drugstore brand, and their previous foundation that I tried out I absolutely loved. It looked so skin-like and so nice. It was a little bit pricier for drugstore, but still it was very good quality for a price that was a lot less expensive than like Huda Beauty, etc. So today I'm testing it out all day long. I'm going to tell you my thoughts. We're going to see how it looks. I'm going to bring you guys in really close, all in my business, so you can see how it looks on my skin. I have dry skin, I have olive skin, I have lines, I have pores, so hopefully I have some dark spots. So hopefully this covers and this looks nice throughout the whole entire day. So if you're new, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified of all my future videos. I upload every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so you definitely want to subscribe to the channel and be part of the family. And let's get started. So Carter Beauty, it can be found at Walmart. It retails for $20, I believe. So this is what Carter Beauty claims. It says it's an award-winning full measure HD foundation. It's a lightweight full coverage foundation that leaves a flawless matte finish. The light water-based formula glides into the skin, leaving incredible coverage as a base for any type of makeup look. So it's long-wearing, water-based, oil-free, matte, flawless, high definition, full coverage, and it's cruelty-free. We're gonna swatch this next to other foundations that match me so we can see how the shade looks. I am the shade Caramel Chew, but I have two other shades that I will swatch as well for reference. And then we're gonna start putting on the face.
Okay, so here we go. This first one right there is the full measure HD foundation, the Carter Beauty one in Caramel Chew. That second one is the half measure dewy foundation from Carter Beauty in, again, Caramel Chew. Then we have the Glamouflage foundation from Hard Candy in Olive. Then we have the Infallible Fresh Wear in Golden Beige. Then we're moving into high-end foundations. We have the Soft Matte NARS foundation in Stromboli. Then we have the Gucci foundation in Fair Medium. Then we have the Huda Beauty Luminous Matte Foundation in Toasted Coconut.
Okay, so the Carter Beauty Full Measure HD Foundation, I have three shades. I have Truffle, which is too dark and I might be able to use to contour with. I have here Caramel Chew, which I'm thinking might be my shade. And I have here Marshmallow, which is definitely way too light, but we can use it to lighten. So I'm gonna swatch these real quick. This does have a pump. I'm gonna Caramel Chew, and it's going to be a match right there. And I'll do Marshmallow, which, yeah, Truffle is definitely gonna be a good, I think a good like contour. So here we have Caramel Chew, Marshmallow, and Truffle. So we're going in with my Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. I have money in crypto and it's freaking doing crazy stuff right now. So it's like a frustrating day for me. So here we go. I'm gonna start with a very small amount. I think it's a pretty good shade match. It might be a little tiny bit light, but nothing bad. And so far it looked like a medium. It's looking super smooth, but it is only medium coverage. I do have dark spots. So I'm gonna go in with a brush on the other side and see what happens here. Oh, there we go. Although I don't have as much pigmentation on like dark spots on that side, but it did give me more coverage, of course. I think could be definitely a full coverage foundation. it actually doesn't look bad at all. It does look very skin-like, like it really mushed into the skin really nicely. So I am gonna finish the rest of my makeup and then I'll be back. But really quick, I do want to let you know what lashes I'm wearing because I get questions about it all the time and I forget. So these are the House of Lashes Iconic Lite from their Light collection. Look at the lashes that I am wearing right now, so it's on the record. But yeah, I'll finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I finished the rest of my makeup and let's look really close and see how my foundation looks. Now keep in mind that I did use the Make It Last setting spray because I use setting spray like every day. I meant to use the MAC Fix Plus, but this is what we used. So let's see how the foundation ends up looking. Oh, wow, surprisingly, it actually looks pretty freaking smooth. It does look very, very smooth. It reminds me a little bit of the Huda Beauty foundation as far as smoothing over pores and whatnot. Yeah, and I do look really flawless. So I do consider this a high coverage foundation. I do look very flawless. Like it says, it's like a full measure HD foundation. I would consider this like an HD high coverage foundation. Looks really smooth. It doesn't feel thick, didn't feel thick at all. Feels thin, looks skin-like, but yet smooth. It has not sunk into any of my fine lines or my not so fine lines. So that's how the foundation looks so far. Actually, I'm really excited because I do like how it looks, and I think that in pictures this is going to look so beautiful. So I'll let you guys know I'm going to take some pictures and I'll put them up in the next check-in, but I'll check in with you guys at the 5-hour mark. If you do want to be a part of my check-ins live, you need to follow me over on Instagram because Instagram stories is where I share those with you guys live as it's happening. So the day is turning around. So yeah, I'll check back with you guys in a little bit. Okay, I thought I would show you guys how the foundation is looking in natural lighting. I'm in front of a window right now, so you can kind of see how it looks. It's actually not that bad on my lines. You can see like my lines, but it's not like sinking in there. Oh my gosh, I have chicken nuggets on my face. It's looking pretty good. I've been like breaking out. So like this, I have a new phone, so you guys can really see everything. Like, ooh, it's kind of sunk into my line right here. Okay, it's been 5 hours, so I'm showing you how the foundation looks, and my kids are home, so don't mind the noise. Doesn't look too bad. Okay, so it's the end of the night. I'm back. Let's look at how my makeup looks and let's talk about my thoughts on the foundation itself. First off, I've had this foundation on for over 12 hours. It's been about 12 or more hours, and for it being that long, it actually looks pretty good. I do have a pimple on my chin, and that does not look good, but everything else, as far as coverage-wise, I feel like it's still like medium to full coverage. It looks pretty dang good. I am kind of really dewy and shiny. The shininess isn't too bad, so it is starting to get a little hotter and more humid here in Rhode Island. So usually when that happens, I tend to go for a different type of primer. But the primer I did use today was a super dewy hydrating primer. And I think that's part of the reason that I got a little bit glowy, because the foundation itself is matte. So I don't think it's a super matte formula. So if you get really oily, you're still gonna have to really powder and do all that kind of stuff because it's matte, but it's more like a natural soft matte, something that's very dry girl friendly. But I do want to mention a lot of the shine that you do see is because I did use a very dewy primer, and it's starting to get hot and humid here. So these are my thoughts. It is full coverage. It doesn't transfer. I haven't noticed it transferring, and I did touch my face a lot. The kids touched my face a lot. It looks really good on my skin. It's not breaking apart. Only maybe a little bit on my nose, but that's it. So I do feel like it's a long wearing foundation. I do feel like it looks very flawless and kind of gives you a filtered look by just smoothing out the foundation. This reminds me a lot. Now I do need to test it a little bit more, guys, but it reminds me a lot of the Huda Beauty foundation, the Luminous Matte foundation. Is it Luminous Matte filter? I think that's what it's called, but that's what this reminds me of, because it really gives me that smoothed canvas, gives me that full coverage, and it looks amazing. It looks beautiful on my dry skin, and it did not sink into fine lines. In the morning, a little bit, it started to sink in a little bit, but as I wore it, it looks better and better and better on my skin, and I like this glowy look because it doesn't look greasy. It just looks glowy and healthy and beautiful. So, I really love it. I really love it. For a drugstore foundation, I know it's a little bit more expensive than the typical drugstore foundations, but I like it. And I don't mind having something in between high-end and drugstore that looks like a high-end foundation. I do think that this looks like a high-end foundation because it doesn't look cakey. It is lightweight. It does look very skin-like, but like finished porcelain, perfect skin, if that makes any sense. And I love it. I think you get fuller coverage with the brush, but it still looks good with the sponge. I'm super impressed. It did not give me a flashback either. So all in all, I am impressed. Now, I do want to say that they did lift the mask mandate here, and I didn't really wear a mask that often, so I don't know if it's mask proof, but it didn't seem to transfer on me at all. I mean, I don't feel like I lost coverage anywhere except for this pimple I've been picking at. But besides that, I haven't really lost anything. So I'm super impressed with that foundation, you guys. Give it a 10 out of 10. I actually really do like it, and I'm excited to try it with the Youth Boosting Primer Serum from Carter Beauty. I will be testing this out next with the foundation and seeing if this is like a match made in heaven right here. But let me know your thoughts on what you think looking at my foundation, looking it in the check-ins. What do you think about it? Comment down below. Let me know. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to go follow me over on Instagram, you guys, and TikTok. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.